gotten a stop from inside the red zone. It was what's it called? It was inside the 5 actually. They just sacked Jackson. So now the Ravens have to punt from like the 5-yard line to the Chargers with 3 minutes to go, and the Chargers are down 16-10. They're gonna get the ball back with a chance to go ahead. This has been a very good game. It's felt like a playoff game. Good atmosphere here in LA, and you can't always say that with people chanting "F you, Spanos" all the time. Coach will have to punt it from very deep. Hello, Brandon Russell. Nick Foles is better than Dak 81, and Uncle Luke. What is up? Hope you guys are all having a good day. This will be a punt from inside. Yo, Ethan Kushman, my name is Quincy, not EY. You always spell it with an EY. And it's just a Y. FYI. But what's up? This is my boy Lamar Jackson out of Louisville. Took a bad sack. I mean, I guess he was in the right to take a sack and not do that. So, your TV isn't working? Yeah, I know your Jalen Mills is garbage 81. I assumed that. Ethan, I will indeed keep you updated, my guy. But what's up, Packers fan? There's always next year for the Packers for the playoffs and win a Super Bowl. It's 76-76 Kansas versus Arizona State. Yeah, I picked the Ravens as an upset, FYI. Mitch the God Trubisky, what's up? That was my upset pick, one of my 3 upsets that I picked. In my weekly picks, I picked them. I'm going to make a baseball YouTube channel. Would you shout out a loyal follower? Yo, man, yeah, I would. I definitely would. But we're in a commercial here. Arizona State, yeah. I don't know what channel that's on. Guys, please keep me updated with Arizona State and Kansas, because that's an important game going on. There we go. So, if you are watching the Arizona State game, please keep me updated. I do appreciate that. Been around since 500 subs. Thank you, Adam Welsh. 76, 79, A State. 78. Okay. How much time's left? Maple Leafs will win the cup. I don't know. The Maple Leafs are that team that, I don't know. You don't mean to be depressing, but I've lost 2 important people in my life recently. Oh man, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. My grandpa died last year on Thanksgiving, so I'm sorry. But I know how that feels. My thoughts and prayers will be with you. But Arizona State, I'm kind of hoping Kansas wins, because then I don't want Duke to be number 1. All right. Let's maybe get this sad news out of the chat, okay? Let's just focus on football. Please. Thank you. All right. Coach will punt it from deep inside his own end zone. And Desmond King back to return. Is very dangerous. Return 1 against Pittsburgh. So, Coach punts it away. Desmond King waits. Desmond King gets it to the 45. Desmond King to the 50. 45, 40. Desmond King, a good return. And the Chargers are already in Ravens territory. Wow. Okay. Good return by Desmond King. Now Phillip Rivers comes out. Also the punt return versus Pitt. But complaining Steelers fans are back. Score is 16-10 Ravens, but the Chargers have the ball with 3 minutes to go in Raven territory at the 40-yard line. I don't really care who wins, honestly. I'm going to kind of be rooting for the Ravens because I picked them. Rivers hands to Gordon. That is Gordon with a very good carry. Flag is down. We'll see what this is. And it's holding on the offense, so this play's coming back. I'm going to root it for Baltimore because of Lamar. Yeah, I'll root for Baltimore because of Lamar and because I picked them. So it should be 19-10 Ravens. Maybe. Probably right. 1st and 20 now. Chargers have had 69 yards worth of penalties. So 2:55 to go from the 49, 1st and 20. Rivers back to throw, heavy blitz, fires, that is caught. That's Antonio Gates out across the 40. Ball is out. Ravens have it, going the other way. And it's to the 30, 25, 15. They score! Young with a touchdown, Ravens. Hold up. I'm thinking that knee may be down. We're going to have to go back to the spot. Gates, is that knee down? Ooh, that's close. That's very close. I don't think that knee was down. I do not think that knee is down. That's very close. That is, I think if I'm a referee, I'm saying that ball's out. He looked down on the play, but that replay looks like he's up. What I like to do is you got to look at replay at real time, because if you slow anything down enough, you can make... The result of the play is a touchdown. Oh my goodness, it's going to be reviewed. Now, here's what I like to say. What you got to do, slow it down however much you want. You got to look at it in real time. At least once, because it's kind of like the rule with a catch. If you slow anything down, if you slow it down enough, you can make anything look like a catch. So what a nice play by the Ravens, though. Young took it all the way, but the guy that punched it out, Gates, the long-time veteran, Kansas lost. Oh no, that means Duke's gonna be overranked to be number 1. It is what it is. All right, Ravens going for 2. Lamar hands up the middle, and he's stuffed. Okay. So 22-10. Wow, what a play. So playoff implications. The Chargers, if the Chargers win out and the Chiefs lose a game, that means they win the AFC West. And for the Ravens to get in the playoffs, to win the AFC North, the Ravens need to win out, and they need the Steelers to lose 1 game. So it's the same thing for both these teams. But obviously the Ravens are in a little... Yeah, Duke is pretty good. I think Kansas is still a better team. They've proven more to me. Zach Kostoff is right. And I'm a Michigan State fan. And I think Michigan should be number 1. 2:40 is left. Chargers have 2 timeouts. This game may be over. All right. Kick is away. Chargers, they got to score fast. Down by 12. But that fumble was... He was so close. Zion Williamson will be a Bull. I hope so, man. I hope so. Michigan should definitely be number 1. Kansas 2, Tennessee 3, Duke 4, Nevada 5. I can agree with that, honestly. The Chargers did this to KC. You wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I went to bed during the KC LA game when it was 28-14. So the Chargers aren't out of it yet. All right. Phillip Rivers back to throw. Steps up, fires, caught. That is Keenan Allen. FYI, I made a Keenan Allen mixtape on my highlight channel. You guys should all go check that out. Just look up Quincy Bell highlights. It's a good video. Trust me. 2nd and 2, 2:23. They gotta hurry. They really gotta get moving. Rivers back to throw again. Fires, caught. That is Gates, I think. I couldn't quite see the number. Maybe they could get another playoff before this 2-minute warning. 204, 203, 202, 201. And they don't get it off. And Rivers is pissed. Wow. Okay, 2 minutes to go. We'll see. All right, guys, during this commercial, you can, we can talk sports. You can ask questions that you want to. I mean, are the Eagles making the playoffs? No. I don't think the Eagles will make the playoffs, partially because I think they're half a game behind the Vikings, and I think the Vikings would get in. Who do you think's the best team in the NFL? I think it's either the Chargers, Chiefs, Saints, or Rams. One of those 4 teams I think will win the Super Bowl. I mean, gotta give respect to my Bears, but I don't think they're better than those 4 teams. There's those 4 teams, and then I think everybody else is in a class of its own. Granted, the Bears are at the top of that next class, but I don't really know. You can throw the Texans in there, too. You got those 4 teams, and then the Bears and the Texans. Bears are better than the Chargers? All right. I don't know about that. I mean, that's tough. I mean, Chargers have a better record, and I think they play in a better division, too. So, I don't know. All right, back to throw is Rivers. Steps up, fires. Wide open, caught. Keenan Allen. First down. Why did you put the Bears ahead of the Rams when the Rams beat the Bears? That's an interesting question. I think the Bears are a very good team at home. I'll talk more about that later. Minute 42, Rivers back to throw. Lobs one. That is incomplete, intended for Williams. No, but the Bears are a very good team at home. They're an awful team on the road. Think about it. The Bears are 7-1 at home. Their only losses to the Patriots by 7, which, I mean, what are you going to do about that? Anthony Miller came up, Kevin White came up 1 yard short. So, Saints or Chargers, who you taking? Probably the Saints, but the Chargers, we definitely hold it close. How about the Ravens, though? I mean, they're proving the Chargers can't be beaten as Rivers lobs one incomplete intended for Travis Benjamin. Steelers going to the playoffs? Yes. And they're going to get beat. They will go to the playoffs and get beat. They're going to probably go and probably face LA. I'm always going to call the Chargers the San Diego Chargers. That's just my thing. And they're probably going to lose again. 1:31 to go. 3rd and 10 for Rivers. Motions Gordon in as the back. Rivers back to throw. Steps up. Lobs one deep to the end zone. That ball is intercepted. Ball comes out at the end. Travis Benjamin tried to grab it, but Jefferson has himself an interception, and this game's over. This Ravens defense coming up big with an interception there and that fumble return. All right. So for the rest of this game, I say we talk NFL stuff. Because you guys have a lot of playoff questions. Okay, I saw Ethan said Steelers will miss the playoffs. Don't at me. Well, with the Ravens officially winning this game, well, what the Ravens need to do to clinch the North is they need to win out, which would mean get a win here, and I think they play the Bengals week 17. I think they do, and they would need one loss from the Steelers. So, top 5 performing QBs. All right, I'll go Breeze. I'll go Mahomes. Give me Rivers. Give me Aaron Rodgers. And give me... Oh, that's a breaking free run for the Ravens. Nice first down run. And the last QB. Give me Jared Goff. Jared Goff. I'd go Breeze, Mahomes, Rivers, Rodgers, Goff. Seattle making it. Cowboys making it. Both of them will make it. I think both of those teams are good. The interesting thing for me is who's going to get the 6th seed in the AFC. Titans won today, which is a problem for the Ravens. But with the Ravens winning today, they'll be tied with the Titans. And if the Colts were to win, that would cause some more confusion. Lamar takes a knee, and this game's over. But I want to mention something real quick. I told my friend that Lamar Jackson had the best potential out of any QB in the draft. He says you're crazy, you know nothing about football, you're this, you're that, you're a dumb bleep, 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 you son of a bleep, bleep, bleep. I get yelled at for saying Lamar Jackson has the most potential in the NFL of the rookie QBs. Flacco gets hurt, he gets his chance to play, he does fine, Flacco's back active, and they just start Lamar, and he's just beaten, in my opinion, a top 4 team in the NFL. So... Sam Ryan, if you're watching this, who's right in the long term? Who's right? All right, nice win for the Ravens. I picked the Ravens, FYI. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but if the Steelers lose tomorrow, they'll be 8-6-1 and at the 8th seed. Yeah, the Steelers play. Hold on, who do the Steelers play? I forgot who they play. Should Brady and Rodgers have made the Pro Bowl over Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson? Probably. Say. They play the Saints. That's who the Steelers play. Yeah, they're gonna lose. The Steelers are gonna lose to the Saints, and people say don't at me. You can 100% at me on that. They will 100% do that. I feel like people have written Sam Darnold off too quickly, and that's coming from a Giants fan. Maybe. I don't know. So wait a minute. If the Steelers lose, that means they drop behind the Titans and the Ravens, and would they drop behind the Colts? If the Colts win, they would drop behind the Colts. You'd be wrong about the Steelers. You tooted your horn too soon, little guy. Steelers aren't as good of a team as you think. There are two types of Steelers teams. There's the team that beat the Patriots, and there's the team that lost to the Raiders. And I'm willing to bet, and the Steelers are a really good team at home. They're kind of like the Bears. They do really well at home. And, they're going to be on the road, in my opinion, the toughest place to play in the NFL, besides maybe CenturyLink Field, is the Superdome. Very tough place to play. And think about it. They lost to the Raiders on the road. They lost to the Broncos on the road. They should have lost to the Jaguars on the road. And that's why I think they'll lose. How about... That was a great play, though, by the Ravens at fumble return. You shouldn't have beaten LA. It's your fault that you fell apart. I'm sorry. Hey, it is what it is. Chargers fans on their way out of the... Okay. Hold on, let's pause this for a second. Pause. Hold on. Okay. Let me show you guys this for a second. So, If the Steelers lose, they would be behind the Ravens, the Titans, and if the Colts were to win, they'd be behind the Colts too. And I think that they will lose to the Saints. I mean, the Colts are playing great. I said they'd beat the Cowboys. Cowboys are another team they're not that good. They're not as good as people make them out to be. They beat a few cupcake opponents, and all of a sudden they're going to the Super Bowl. The Cowboys and Steelers are two teams that the media absolutely loves, and when they get on a winning streak, they'll just hype them up to be the next great team or whatever. But playoff matchups, with this playoff format matchups, I can see happening. Rematch of Chiefs and Chargers, which I think we would all want. Ravens and Patriots, that would be good. Steelers Chargers again, maybe. Ravens Texans possibly. Patriots Texans, that would be. I would love to see Patriots Texans. Tennessee and Pittsburgh, I don't know. But AFC is wide open, NFC is wide open, and it's anybody's game. After week 16, I'll be making a video on like what needs to happen in week 17 and all that stuff. Pro Bowl receiver, Pro Bowl snub, Pro Bowl running back, and Hall of Fame QB. Hold on. Let me see. Pro Bowl receiver, Brown. Pro Bowl snuff receiver. I'm gonna assume that's Juju. And Ben Roethlisberger, Hall of Fame quarterback. Maybe. I don't know. The thing about the Steelers is, yes, you have Antonio Brown. Yes, you have Juju, Connor, and Ben Roethlisberger. But you have no defense whatsoever. I'm sorry. Since you lost James Harrison, your defense, it was already down, and then you lose James Harrison, and pew! James Conner doesn't deserve the Pro Bowl, TBH. Maybe. I don't know. Do you think Dwayne Haskins is too hyped up? Definitely. Who's he beaten? Who's Dwayne Haskins beaten? What was it? Northwestern, Michigan. Who? Don't even get me started on Michigan. He is too hyped. That's why I think Ohio State will lose to Washington. Honestly, I think we'll end this stream here. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see what tomorrow holds in the NFL world. It'll be a 7-point game tomorrow. Saints and Saints big. I'll see ya.